My name is Monle Makoba. Um, the character that I'm playing is of King Shaka, which is the founder of the Zulu Nation. I think it's a very heavy character to play because it's a historical character. You have to be correct in your thoughts because history has told the story. So you have to know what you are playing, and you have to know your history to play it well. Having seen the first Shaka series, uh, I personally tried to not center it because of the history. Because I think the angle on that one was a bit different. Because then, as a Zulu man myself, there is a little bit of history that I got from my grandfather, that he was told by his grandfather as well about the Shaka story. So you wanna keep it close to reality, and the preparation was even a bit different because it's voiceovers. You have to go to that imaginary world and see it happen in your mind, so that you place your voice where it should be. It was a bit tricky because for me it's the first time doing a voiceover character. Yeah. Hey, the project is bigger than everybody, I think, even everyone involved, because of today we have the Zulu nation. Without him, I don't think we would have had this great nation. So it's huge and it's challenging because you always want to check how you portray it. It has to be correct, and it has to not take away from the history and the reality of the Zulu people. So it's very heavy. It's a heavy story. Yeah. I think it's very important that we tell our own stories in our own perspective, because then we know, and because we have that responsibility to secure our history and make sure that it's told right, the way that it happened. So it's better if we are telling it, because then that way we know the angle, we know what we want to say, we know what we want to retain, and we know so that we are able to keep it for our kids and the generations that are coming, because the world has a lot of un-African stories. A lot of African stories are told in a way that never happened. So I think it's time that Africans get up and tell their own stories in their own perspective. It is important that we keep our role models. I think King Shaka is one of the greats that the world has ever seen. So his story should be told. And I think this project being animated, the kids will see the story and they'll love it. Then you have your elders listening to the story, the narrative, how it's told. So you have the whole family there listening and watching what happened, because these stories were told by our grandmothers. They used to tell us these stories, but we've never seen it on TV. TV has a lot of influence. So if we want to, because it's part of how other people learn, if we want to keep our stories alive, let us tell them in this fashion. Actually, I had a lot of fun. I might say that. I must say, I had a lot of fun. But then again, you have to connect and really go into that imaginary world, like I was saying before, and let your mind give you the pictures. Then you can align your voice exactly where it should be. I think I did not have a lot of challenges, but I had fun. I enjoyed it. We have a lot of difficulties today. Being alive is just a challenge. And if we have stories like this, because as we know, Shaka had a lot of difficulties, but he overcame everything and rose to the kingship. So I think people will be inspired and be able to tackle their problems and their issues and get to the victory point in their lives here. Um, I haven't worked a lot with. It's the first time today, but like I was saying, that I had a lot of fun. So it's all good. I think they still have 100%.